And that will bring up Andy Bohl and Chris Marshall. Bohl out of Racine, Wisconsin, a mechanic, owns Bohl Automotive. He's got Howard's Camshafts, Total Flow Products, Hoosier Tires on board this race car. Chris Marshall from McMinnville, Oregon, owns an auto body and paint shop. As you can see, the beautiful paintwork on the Disturbed Racing Camaro. Chris Marshall has been driving other cars this year. We've seen him in the Gasparelli family car, but he's back in his own hot rod here. Both of these guys, kind of what you'd call racers, right? They are not in it for the riches, of course, and nobody in an alcohol funny car is. But they're hardcore. These guys are willing to sacrifice, willing to do what is necessary, willing to push the boundaries of good decision making in order to get on the racetrack. Andy Bohl, on a modest budget, does very, very well for himself. This is a fast car. In fact, a fast enough car to be able to grab potentially #1 spot. Same can be said for Chris Marshall. They run a Minor Brothers engine combination as Bohl backs up with the Allen Johnson combination. The qualifying order in the first round established in the same manner it's established in the first round for the pro categories. We begin with the cars that have the least number of accrued points over the 2022 season. And as we work our way back through the pack, you're getting to the cars that have accrued more and more points. Of course, the theory here, and usually it comes true in practice, is that the cars with more points tend to lay down the bigger numbers. And these are two cars that can definitely land strong blows here in this early qualifying session. Marshall's car wound way up in the middle of the racetrack, 561.3, 262 miles an hour for Marshall. For Andy Bohl, the car was strong through the first 60 feet, and then things started to go out from underneath him. That 60 to 330 transition, that area we call the shake zone out there, is where the car lost some performance. The car began to bounce around a little bit as those giant rear tires began to give way. But for Chris Marshall, a 561.3 at 262 puts him solidly in the #2 position. And let's not forget, Chip Everett, 559.5, the only car that has touched the 50s yet, and he was the first car down the drag strip. So credit to that team for really doing something nice, as we have now put 9 out of our 17 entrants down the drag strip.